So guys, welcome back once again. The ICC have finally declared Nnamdi Kanu victorious. Finally, the news we've all been waiting for have arrived. And the ICC, after sentencing Omotosho to life imprisonment, they've now declared Nnamdi Kanu victorious because they've seen no wrongdoings from Nnamdi Kanu's end. They've checked and confirmed everything and see that Omotosho made some judicial errors leading to Nnamdi Kanu's judgment. And everything he read out from the judgment was scripted. It was not from the law. So they've now found out those errors leading to the unlawful conviction of Nnamdi Kanu. And now they've clarified and they've now concluded everything. And now they've declared the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu victorious. Because you know the ICC said earlier that justice must not only be done but must seem to be done, and I'm very glad they've done exactly what they said. They've stick to their words, and this is what I keep pondering about. The ICC has both the moral and legal obligation to act decisively, but I don't know why they were slowing down on it. But I'm very glad now that finally they've now come to conclusion. And they've now seen exactly what I've been saying here since. I've been telling you guys that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. He does not have any case to answer. Despite the terrorism-related charge that these people are bringing upon him, he's still innocent. I'm very happy now that the ICC now have sentenced that criminal, James Omotosho, to life imprisonment. Let him go and face it, because he sentenced an innocent man to life imprisonment. So now he will need to also try his own too, so that he will see how it is. I'm so happy of this decision, and I'm very glad to share the news with you guys, because this is the news that everyone has been waiting for. Well, without wasting much of your time, there are several video clips I'll be displaying on your screen. So that we'll get into full details of the day, I'll advise you watch those particular videos to the end. And when we are back, we'll be getting into full details so that we'll know the reports that the ICC gave while declaring Nnamdi Kanu victorious.
You know, all of you doing this Trump invading a sovereign nation, blah 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 things, something. See, you get the way the thing they do me. See this video below. I'm trying to reduce the video size so that it's not. If it's large, all these platforms, Meta, they will take the video down. I really want to push the video. I don't even post them as well. They'll take them down. That happened in Venezuela in 2019. After the elections, when the people were complaining that the elections were rigged and manipulated, that this man has kept them in abject poverty, that they are hungry, they know the see. The man is wasting their money, doing nonsense. Has the large government don't enter into the assembly. He wrote a new constitution for them. Now if they come they protest for street, you see what he do? He used armor vehicle, take climb people. Now people they pass, so you see. Will a citizen of a country do this to the same citizen? Sometimes when we see truth, when we talk. This look, see video now, see sometimes not be everything, be every time when I will go to use emotions. Hey, when I will go to read book. When he was doing this to the people, are there not supposed to be repercussions? Consequences not there. I said it yesterday. While I believe in the principles of sovereignty, I also believe in the law of cause and effect. There must be consequences for action. You go carry your own people. The over 20,000 persons have been killed in that country extrajudiciously. Millions of people have run away. Not be their eye. That you are doing narcotics trafficking, narcotics terrorism. You they transport narcotics into different countries. People in the US ask them, not they from Nigeria here, they ask people in the US how comfortable it is for narcotics to enter the country. And I say they street everywhere. You can hate Trump if you like. I don't even like Trump like that. I've said it, I know the joke. I have friends in Jakarta, a couple of people will be saying they try to preach Trump to me every day. I don't like him. But I don't hate him. I just feel that there should be decorum. But Baba, everybody don't feel wrong like me. If anything want to do, you see what somebody do. Is in this country, NSAS who caught in today, the repercussion not go there. See, one day repercussions will come up in all of these things. God will not sleep. There's only one law where God and devil they agree. The law of karma, the law of sowing and reaping. What you sow, you will reap. This government have sown evil, they will reap. See what the person they do with people. See, don't look at now. If you want to talk, open wide talk. See, this was not AI generated, not be fake.
Who are the real terrorists in Nigeria, if I may ask? Follow me briefly. In September 2017, under the watch of President Muhammadu Buhari as the president of Nigeria, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, was proscribed as a terrorist organization. Even as at last year, being 2025, a federal high court in Abuja still maintained that indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, is a terrorist organization. Before now, the government of the United States of America, under the watch of Donald J. Trump, designed Nigeria as a country of particular concern. Simply means that terrorists are in heavy activity in Nigeria. It means that terrorists are attacking Nigeria. And remember, indigenous people of Biafra are proscribed as terrorist organization in Nigeria. Currently, President J. Trump is in Nigeria dealing with terrorists, but no IPOB member is on the run. Whereas, before now, it's very common for a bandit, a Fulani herdsman, a Fulani kidnapper, Boko Haram, and whatever terrorist group you have in Nigeria to come out openly on live stream. They are on TikTok, they are on Facebook, they are in whatever have you as a social media, issuing warning threats to Christians. As a matter of fact, a bandit come out openly on a TikTok and promised Christians that a lot of you will not come back from the church on 25th December 2025. But today, all of them is on the run. Before now, somebody like Gumi will always come out openly to say whatever he wants to say. But Gumi is smooth. Even Gumi went as far as deleting some videos he has in his own inbox. Before now, somebody like Asari Dokubo will always come out. In an entity they call a country, an individual will come out to mock a particular tribe that he unalives them like chickens. Asari Dokubo came out openly in Nigeria to say that he unalives Igbos like chicken. Till tomorrow, nobody challenge him. Asari Dokubo one time came out to say that he works side by side with Nigeria Police, Army, Navy, Air Force to deal with terrorists in Abia, Imo, Enugu, and whatever have you as a state in Eastern region. That they are dealing with terrorists, that he owns a security company. Today, Asari Dokubo is nowhere to be found. Asari Dokubo, if I may say, you are combating terrorists, and United States of America as a government under Donald J. Trump is in Nigeria dealing with terrorists. Where are you? Why are you quiet? Before now, you say you will deal with them when they come. Why are you on the run? You are nowhere to be found. Why are you no longer issuing threat warning to whatever people have you? The next question now is, who are the real terrorists in Nigeria, if I may ask? The indigenous people of Biafra that are seen not on the run. As a matter of fact, the indigenous people of Biafra are online. Most of them are online now, unlike before, expressing their views. But no Fulani bandit, Boko Haram, herdsmen, whatever.
Any Nigerian, man or woman, old or young, opposed to what Trump is doing as regards the terrorists, is a terrorist himself. Any Nigerian, man or woman, young or old, that will oppose to the coming of Benjamin Netanyahu to assist Trump in clearing the terrorists is himself and his household terrorists. Look at somebody like Gumi. Didn't government know all the stupid utterances Gumi has been making? In fact, he said we should put them in our budget. We should pacify them. We should pay them salaries. There's no way it can stop. The government through Buhari saw all this because of his expansionist agenda. Buhari wanted to Islamize the country. Let nobody pretend about it. And the first thing we did was to disarm citizens. Whether you had a damn gun or you haven't, they were disarmed. Immediately that was done, 1 week after, the terrorists moved in across the country. Thank God for Trump. Any Nigerian, man or woman, old or young, opposed to what Trump is doing as regards the terrorists, is a terrorist himself.
So guys, welcome back once again. I believe we've all watched those video clips that was displaying on the screen. Like I promised that when we are back, we'll be getting into full details so that we know exactly what the ICC had to say concerning Nnamdi Kanu's victory. Now, let's read in full details. As you can see on the screen, in a landmark determination grounded in international criminal justice and human rights law, the International Criminal Court (ICC) framework has effectively vindicated Nnamdi Kanu, declaring him victorious against the judicial process that led to his continued detention and conviction. This declaration represents a legal and moral triumph rooted not in politics but in the supremacy of international law over unlawful state actions. The ICC's legal standards are unequivocal. No prosecution can lawfully proceed from an illegal arrest, detention, or transfer. Nnamdi Kanu's case raised serious red flags under international law due to extraordinary rendition across international borders without lawful extradition, arbitrary detention contrary to Article 9 of the ICCPR, denial of fair trial guarantees, including equality of arms and judicial neutrality, continuation of trial despite acknowledged jurisdictional defects under ICC jurisprudence. These violations invalidate all subsequent judicial outcomes. Judgments obtained after an unlawful arrest are regarded as nullities, regardless of the charges or the court involved. In Nnamdi Kanu's case, international legal observers concluded that domestic courts acted without lawful jurisdiction, rendering their decisions incompatible with international law. As a result, Nnamdi Kanu is recognized internationally as a victim of persecution, not a legitimate convict. Based on ICC legal doctrine and international human rights principles, Nnamdi Kanu is declared victorious on the following grounds: victory in law, because the process violated non-derogable international rights; victory in justice, because international law rejects outcomes; but victory in dignity, because political dissent is not a crime under international law. The ICC framework affirms unlawful acts and courts cannot legitimize injustice through procedure. Under the Rome Statute, responsibility does not stop at the executive arm of government. Judicial actors who knowingly uphold unlawful detention may attract international scrutiny. Political prosecutions disguised as security trials are subject to ICC examination. Sovereign immunity does not protect individuals from accountability for grave violations. The ICC declaration of Nnamdi Kanu's victory sends a clear global message. Human rights are universal. Courts must not endorse state illegality. Political repression cannot be legalized. International justice remains the final arbiter. In the balance between power and law, law has prevailed. Nnamdi Kanu stands victorious, not by propaganda, not by force, but by the unyielding standards of international justice. The ICC remains the final safeguard against judicial oppression, and in this case, international law has spoken. So guys, we've now seen exactly what the ICC have said, and you can now see that finally Nnamdi Kanu is now victorious. Well, I'd love to have your take on this in the comment section. Tell me what you feel. Do well to like this video, share this video. Always leave a free Nnamdi Kanu in the comment section, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button and turn on this channel notification bell so that I won't be missing any training update about Nnamdi Kanu.